Hello, everyone, and welcome to the City of Quincy Board of License Commissioners meeting. Today is May 9th, and it is 4 p.m. I will read into the record the open meeting law. Pursuant to the open meeting law, any person may make an audio or video recording of this public meeting or may transmit the meeting through any medium. Attendees are therefore advised that such recordings or transmissions are being made, whether perceived or unperceived, by those present and are deemed acknowledged and permissible. Sue, could you call the roll?
Yes. Commissioner Castley.
Present.
Inspector Conlon.
Present.
Chief Jackson.
Present.
Chief Keenan.
Present.
Chair Crisco.
Present.
5 minutes.
We do have a full quorum today, and I will get right to agenda item number 1. Hearing regarding the request of the Quincy Fire Hockey Team for a one-day beer and wine license for a cornhole tournament fundraiser, Boston Bruins Foundation, on Saturday, May 13th at Faxon Park. Sean Grady and Kay Young. Hi, how are you? Good, thank you. Why don't you come up and tell us about your event?
So the event, like you said, is for the hockey team. We're going to be raising money for the upcoming tournament that is sponsored by Boston Bruins Foundation. That it varies in charities for young children getting into athletics in their discretion. So they'll cover the tournament costs, and then we're going to give a generous donation. They've also recently helped us out with cancer screenings at a very substantial discount, which a lot of our members took advantage of. So we're happy to help them. Looking forward to Saturday.
Great. Do you have hours for this event?
Bags fly at 11, so people probably start getting their check-in around 10:30. Tournament starts at 11 and probably go until, I'd say, latest 4 o'clock, depending on how well people play.
Great, thank you. And you are Kay Young?
Yes.
And
yep.
You hold?
I have the beer truck.
Okay,
yep.
Great.
So we'll have beer truck. We also have a food truck coming. IDs will be checked. We're just doing beer, wine, beer, high noons, and cans at Rust Draft with the truck. And I think that's it.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Anyone here have any questions, concerns about the Quincy Fire Hockey Team for a one-day beer and wine license for a cornhole tournament fundraiser? Seeing none. Board members?
Thank you. Just a quick question.
Sure.
What are the name of the food trucks that you have?
It's going to be Black's Creek Barbecue.
Okay.
And they're registered. Quincy.
Yeah, he's good.
Yes, excellent.
Everyone's more than welcome to come support our fire hockey team. So.
Okay. Any other questions, concerns?
When you played the Cops the last time, who won?
We haven't lost since I've been on the team.
Sorry, I asked.
Looking for a motion.
I'd like to make a motion to grant the request of the Quincy Fire Hockey Team for a one-day beer wine license for cornhole tournament fundraiser for the Boston Bruins Foundation on Saturday, May 13th at Faxon Park, represented by Sean Grady and Kay Young. The hours will be 10:30 to 4 p.m. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
You're all set.
Thank you
Good
very
luck.
much.
Good luck.
Agenda item number 2, hearing regarding the request of Quincy Cycles, Inc. and the Bicycle Commission for a special use permit for the annual Quincy Rides and Spine on Saturday, May 20th at 8 a.m. The ride will begin and end at the Parks Department. Jeannie Rangusa and Rockefeller Pier. Hi, how are you?
Just me today.
Okay.
Rockefeller's stuck in traffic, unfortunately.
Well, you've been here before. You
I have.
can certainly tell us about your event.
Yeah, so I'm excited. We're hosting what we try to have as an annual Ride the Spine, which highlights the spine route as designated in the city's bicycle and pedestrian network plan. So it's a ride that will start at Marymount Parkway, and we'll gather at 8 o'clock, have the registration, start riding from about 9 to 11:30, and then we'll gather back at the Parkway and have some free raffle prizes and, you know, water and some snack bars or something like that, just some protein bars to refresh people. So
Great, thank you. Any Anybody here have any questions, concerns for Quincy Cycles and the Bicycle Commission for a special use permit for the Quincy Rides, the Spine, on Saturday, May 20th at 8 a.m.?
How many years is this?
I knew that was going to be asked, and I'm not 100% certain. I believe we've been doing it for about 9 or 10 years. We took the years of the pandemic off, but we did start again last year. Last year, we started at Central. We had a really, really nice turnout, a really nice day. I think even Bicycle Link had come down and done some pre-ride checks for people's bicycles to make sure that they were safe. So it's a really great family event, and Lieutenant Flaherty has committed 5 to 7 officers that will help escort us. So we're really excited
How many
about
riders do you usually get?
About 50, you know, somewhere between maybe 50, 60 if we're really, really lucky, but weather dependent. So, yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Looking for a
I'd
motion.
like to make a motion to grant the request of the Quincy Cycles, Inc. and the Bicycle Commission for a special use permit for the annual Quincy Rides to Spine on Saturday, May 20th at 8 a.m. The ride will begin and end at the Park Department, represented by Jeannie Ragusa. Second.
All in favor? Aye. You're all set. Good luck.
Thank you. Hope
Thank
to see some of you join us.
Agenda item number 3 here regarding the request of Bliss Point Meadery and, excuse me, Farmer Winery for a license to sell their wine at Kilroy Square Farmers Market. Jeff Venuti. Permission to sell this wine at the farmers market is at the discretion of the local license authority, provided that they have certification from the Department of Agriculture Resources. All paperwork has been submitted to the license board in is order. Jeff, if you want to tell us about your...
Sure. Hello to the board. I am the owner of Bliss Point Meadery, and for those that don't know, mead is an alcohol made from honey. It's similar to wine, except we get the fermentable sugar from honey instead of from grapes. It's regulated the same as wine is regulated. We have products that are lower alcohol, 6.9% carbonated, and then we have still products as well that are wine strength and similar in style to wine. We'd like to participate at the Quincy Kilroy Square Farmers Market. We'd like to also serve samples, which we pour for customers in 1 ounce compostable cups that I collect from them. Nobody leaves my booth with a cup and walks around with anything. So I collect the cups, I compost them, and I only fill the cups less than halfway to provide a sample. I'm not pouring drinks for people.
Great, thank you. I'd like to take this opportunity, if anyone here has any questions, concerns regarding Bliss Point Meadery for a farmer's wine license at Kilroy Square Farmers Market. Seeing none. Board members, any questions, concerns? No, looking for a motion.
I'd make a motion to grant the request of Bliss Point Meadery, a farm winery, for a license to sell their wine at the Kilroy Square Farmers Market, presented by Jeff Venuti. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
You're all set.
Okay,
Good luck.
thank you.
Agenda item number 4, hearing regarding the request of OM Quincy Ave Donuts LLC, doing business as Dunkin', for a common victual license for the Dunkin' at 213 Quincy Ave due to a change of ownership. Proposed manager Alberto Rodriguez and Michelle Fullo. No operational changes planned. Min Beshkamar Patel. Hello, welcome. And why don't you tell us about the Dunkin' Donuts and the new owners at 213 Quincy Ave?
So we are taking over President Plaza Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru, only one in Quincy. And we bought a bunch of others in Weymouth.
Yeah, so there's no operational changes. Everyone's still in place that with the previous owners, the Sardini Family Trust, the 2 managers, the district manager, and then myself, who's the director of operations. Yeah, you've been for about a month?
Yes.
And are the hours going to stay the same
Same.
and everything?
Everything
Yeah,
remains same.
okay. All
5
right.
a.m. to 7 p.m.
So it's just a straight change.
Anyone here have any questions regarding the Dunkin' Donuts at 213 Quincy Ave for change of ownership? Seeing none, board members? No? Looking for a motion.
I'd like to make a motion to grant the request of OM Quincy Ave Donuts LLC doing business as Dunkin' for the common victual license for the Dunkin' Donuts at 213 Quincy Avenue due to a change of ownership. Proposed managers Alberto Rodriguez and Michelle Ferrulo. No operational changes planned, represented by Mishkama Patel. Was I close?
Yep.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Agenda item number 5 here, regarding the request of Sweet Garden Grill for a common victular license for the premise located at 15 Scammell Street, formerly Papa's Roast Beef. Proposed manager Ahmad Albazadi. Proposed hours of operation 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Hi, how are you? And you are Ahmad?
Yes.
And Suzanne?
Yes.
Yeah.
And why don't you tell us what you plan on doing there at Papa's Roast Beef?
راح يسوي لك
الأكل some menu but
Yes.
make different food no like
new items. We add new items.
At Sweet Garden Grill.
Yeah, we'll call like that.
Okay, thank you. And the hours of operation, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
yes.
Anyone have any questions, concern regarding Sweet Garden Grill for a common victual license for 15 Scammell Street? Seeing none, board members, any questions, concerns?
I just said,
Chief.
hello. Have you been in touch with the fire prevention office? I just have some notes from them that at this location, there's some inspections that need to be done with your extinguishers and your ANSEL system in your hood. Have you been made aware of it?
Yeah.
About the hood,
Yeah.
everything is okay with the hood. We didn't check it. You know, we didn't receive the restaurant yet. We didn't sign the contract yet.
Okay.
We're waiting for the
All right, so
license.
before you prepare any food, you'll have to reach out to our fire prevention office and make sure, just make sure that all this stuff gets inspected, like the hood.
Sure, yeah.
The extinguishers are outdated and the ANSEL system needs to be checked, okay?
The inspector was there last, I think the beginning of this week, Monday or, I'm not sure. They say the inspector visit them
And who's that for? That was-
for the Sweet Garden Girl, for Baba's Roast
Uh-huh,
Beef and Pizza.
okay.
So,
I don't know, I'll defer to you if you want to make a contingent on these inspections being done, is that cool? Okay.
yeah,
Thank you.
Looking for
thanks
a
so much.
motion.
What kind of menu will you have? Will it be the same as Papa's or?
Some but make
Same.
some different
New items, like we will add ground beef kebab, lamb kebab, chicken kebab, tacos, burger, you know, fried chicken, and more salads, like a lot of salads,
Okay.
like that.
Sounds good.
And then before you open, just make sure you check in with our department as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
The health department. Yep. I'd like to make a motion to grant the request of Sweetwater Grill for a common victular license located at the premises at 15 Scammell Street. Proposed manager Ahmed Al-Zabadi.
Yes.
Proposed hours of operation 11 to 9, represented by Ahmad Al-Zabadi and Sosan Shalib, contingent upon the approval of the fire department after their inspection.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
You're all set.
Thank you
Good
so
luck.
much.
thank you.
Have a good day.
Agenda item number 6, here regarding the request of the 99 Restaurants of Boston LLC, doing business as 99 Restaurant and Pub, for a change of officers, directors, LLC managers with respect to their all alcohol beverage restaurant license at 59 Newport Ave. Attorney Tyler Hensler. Hi, how are you?
Good afternoon, I'm well, how are you?
Good, thank you.
So I'm here for 99 Restaurants in Boston. Change of manager, but an LLC manager, it's more of an officer change. I can walk you through the details if you'd find that helpful. Wendy Harkness, Charles Noyes, and Kurt Schnaubelt, they've left the company. They're being removed as LLC managers and being replaced by Clint Lautenschlager, Marjorie Nismura, Philip Purcell, Mark Spurgeon, and Cara Jacobs. So they're being promoted. We submitted this application via the inverted process where we submit, all 60 of these applications to the ABCC first. They sign off on it, give us a letter, which we then provide to the towns. I hope you have that in front of you. If not,
Great, I do.
Great.
So this is an administrative update impacting all of the Mass locations.
Exactly. No, the important thing to take away is, from the perspective of the people of Quincy, there will be no change. It's just a formality that the ABCC makes us file when someone gets promoted.
Thank you. Any questions, concerns regarding the 99 restaurants for new officers? 59 Newport Ave. Seeing none. Board members, any questions, concerns? No?
I'd like to make a motion to grant the request of the 99 Restaurants of Boston LLC doing business as 99 Restaurant and Pub for change in officers, directors, and LLC managers with respect to the all alcohol beverage restaurant license at 59 Newport Ave, represented by Attorney Tyler Hensler. Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Thank you.
You're all set. Thank you. Agenda item number 7 here regarding the request of Neon Beverage LLC doing business as Neon Marketplace for a change of manager for their wine and malt beverage convenience store license at 453 Washington Street. Proposed manager Daryl McClure, attorney Michael Whitney, and Douglas Taylor.
Troyer.
Sorry.
That's okay. Good afternoon. Hope you all are doing well. Neo Marketplace recently opened. We got our certificate of occupancy back in, I think, March 23rd. During the time period in preparation, we had Kyle Rozier basically put in as the manager. They have recently now hired a full-time general manager, who's Daryl McClure, who lives locally. And administratively, we wanted to come before this board and change the manager to the one that is actually on site and will be responsible.
Thank you. Any questions regarding Neon Beverage LLC as Neon Market for a change of manager for their wine and malt? Anyone have any questions, concerns? Seeing none. Board members, any questions, concerns?
Yes, straightforward. I'd like to make a motion to grant the request of Neon Beverage LLC doing business as Neon Marketplace for a change of manager on their wines and malt beverages convenience store license at 453 Washington Street. Proposed manager Daryl McClure, represented by Douglas Troyer. Troy. Second.
All in favor? Aye. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great afternoon.
Good luck.
Agenda item number 8. Hearing regarding the request of Nilo's Market LLC doing business as Nilo's Market. Rioni dos Santos Textera, manager for the off-premise package store retail wine and malt beverage license for the premise located at 342 Washington Street. The proposed premise is 2,690 square feet, single-story retail convenience store. Danilo Lopez and Rioni dos Santos Textera. Hi, how are you?
How are you guys?
And why don't you tell us about the changes at Nilo's?
Yep, so we've been open for about 3 years now. We're like an international store, so we sell products from Turkey, Albania, Greece, and Brazilian. And our customers have been requesting for us to implement beer and wine, and that's why we're here today. And we do have everything in place for the scan ID checks, the verification. And it was brought to my attention that some of the neighbors were concerned that they were finding nip bottles around the premises. But it's not from us because we don't currently sell anything related to that. And I want to make it clear that it's only beer and wine and that's it.
Okay, great, thank you. There was one letter of opposition submitted by a resident, Joe Callahan, of 346 Washington Street, with the concerns about the bottles, the nips, the traffic, and the proximity to other stores that sell alcohol. And we do have that for the record, and you all have a copy of that. Thank you for coming in and letting us know that you will not be selling nips there, and that we do have Mr. Callahan's concerns here for the record, and we'll take that into consideration. Let me ask, is there anyone here who would like to speak on Nilo's Market LLC doing business as Nilo's Market for retail wine and malt beverage license. Seeing none, there was a advertisement for this in the Quincy Sun that ran on 4/27/2023, and a butters notice was sent out as well. Before we take this into consideration, I want to get that all on the record here today. Any questions, concerns from anyone on the board?
I
Yes,
do
Chief?
actually. I have a similar situation to agenda item number 5. There's just, did you talk to our?
Yes, he was there today, yep.
Okay,
So we
everything-
got everything sorted out today except the Gorham Fire people are supposed to come by tomorrow.
Address number on the building?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Do we need to do a contingent on that, whether in business as is?
Yeah, want to do the same thing?
Contingent.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, he was in there this morning.
So Sue just asked if we can go ahead and approve it, but then, so that we can get the paperwork
That's fine,
going. And then she'll hold the license until
Sure,
it's.
yeah, that's fine.
It'll take a while with now, too.
Yeah,
You good?
yes, thank you.
I'd like to make a motion to grant the request of Nilo's Market LLC doing business as Nilo's Market, Ronnie Dos Santos, Texera manager, for an off-premises package store retail wine and malt beverage license for the premises located at 342 Washington Street. Proposed premises of 2690 square foot, single-story retail convenience store. The approval will be contingent on a fire department sign-off. Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
You're all set.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Congratulations.
Good luck.
Agenda item number 9, here regarding the request of Faux Ho Restaurant, Inc., doing business as Faux Lin, for an all-alcohol beverage license for the premise located at 409 Hancock Street. Proposed manager Tam Lee. The proposed license premise is 2,400 square feet of ground-level restaurant, seated dining space, no bar, and a basement. Tam Lee, hi, how are you?
Hi, thanks for having me. My name is Tam Lee. I'm the owner of Pho Restaurant, and we've been there since 2009. We have our full-service sit-down Vietnamese restaurant offering dine-in, takeout, and delivery, and we would love to serve alcohol.
Great, thank you. Looking to see if anyone has any questions, concerns regarding Faux Ho Restaurant, Inc., doing business as Faux Lin, for an all-alcohol beverage license for the premise located at 409 Hancock Street. Seeing none. Any questions, concerns? Okay, the abutters were notified. There was an ad in the Quincy Sun on 4/27/2023, and we have no communications from anyone, either for, in favor, or opposed. So,
Good. I'd like to make a motion to grant the request of Faux Ho Restaurant, Inc., doing business as Faux Lin, for the all alcoholic beverage restaurant license for the premises located at 409 Hancock Street. Proposed manager Tam Lee. The proposed licensed premises a 2,400 square foot ground level restaurant, seated dining space, no bar, and a basement.
Second?
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. You're all set. Thank you. And that concludes the agenda items. Looking for a motion to accept the minutes from April 4th hearing and waive the reading.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. The next hearing is on May 23rd. Looking for a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you.
Good job.